Okay, now we will discuss about GST Council. Got it? Under Article 279, President shall establish the GST Council. So GST Council is a constitutional body. Okay, remember that this is not a statutory body, this is constitutional body. Okay, now we will discuss this council composition as well as the function. What is the composition? So this council is having a member from the central government as well as the state government. Central government as well as state government, and the union territories which are having the state legislature. Delhi, Puducherry, Jammu and Kashmir. These are the union territory which are having legislature. Okay, so this council consists of a member from central government, from center, state, as well as the UT which are having the legislature. So from the central government, Union Finance Minister is the chairman. Union Finance Minister is the chairman. Apart from that, one more member from the central government. What is that? Minister of State for Finance. Remember we discussed Council of Ministers, Cabinet Minister, State Minister, Deputy Minister. So State Minister will assist to the Cabinet Minister. Finance Ministry is the Cabinet Ministry. To assist that, one State Minister is appointed. That is Minister of State for Finance. Okay, so Union Finance Minister is a member plus chairman, and other member from the central government is Minister of State for Finance. These are the two members from central government. What about the state government? From the state government, State Finance Minister is there, right? Okay, 28 states. So one each member, State Finance Minister from each states. But remember, it is not compulsory a finance minister. A finance minister or any minister, okay, appointed by the state government from that particular state shall be a member of this GST Council. Same in case of UT also. Delhi, Puducherry and Jammu and Kashmir, they have assembly, right? They have government. Okay, they have ministries they are having. So either is a finance minister or any minister which is appointed by those, what do you call it, ministers, government, will be a member of this GST Council. So in short, it consists member from central government, state government and UT. Got it? So these are the members. And who is the chairman? Default Union Finance Minister. It is having a vice chairman also. Now who is the vice chairman? All the members from the state and UT, okay, they will elect the vice chairman. And the member must be from state or a UT, not from the center. You are understanding? Right. So vice chairman they will elect from the member among themselves for a period of 1 year. For a period of 1 year. You understand? Right. So members from the center, state and UT, chairman is from central government and vice chairman can be from state or a UT for a period of 1 year. Okay, and we will discuss the function of this council also. So GST Council will take the decision based upon the meeting. First they need to conduct the meeting. To conduct the meeting, quorum should be there. Quorum means minimum attendance. So what is the quorum here? Not less than half of the total member. Not less than half of the total member. If they have 30 member, total 30 member if they have, example, minimum 15 members should be there to conduct the meeting. In the meeting, whatever the decision is there, unanimously they won't take. All the decision will be based upon the vote. Based upon what? Vote. Which vote? 1/4. Sorry, this one 3/4. 3/4 vote should be there to take any decision. Got it? 75% of the decision. Decision needs 75% of the vote. For take an example, if they have 20 members and they have taken one decision, council, and they put for vote, na, yes or no. So for yes, 75% of 20 members, how much? 15 members. 15 members should vote yes to support that decision. If not, leave it. They won't take the decision. You understood? And regarding that voting also, weightage has given. So 1/3 of the voting weightage given to whom? Central government. And 2/3 of the voting weightage given to whom? State and UT members. So here if you observe, state government is having more weightage in voting compared to central member also like that, right? And the decision is based upon the voting. Got it? Okay, so this is about the composition and voting power. Then next, function. What about the functionality of the GST Council? Okay, tax, cess or surcharge which are levied by the central government, state government or local body. Okay, so that would get merged into GST. Simple language, what are the taxes which will subsum under GST? Okay, or not? The taxes which are levied by central government, state government and local body. That recommendation will be given by whom? GST Council. And the taxes which are exempted from GST, that recommendation also will be given by whom? GST Council. Model GST law, principle of levy, how to levy that GST, proportions of GST levied on supply of interstate, principle that govern the supply taxes. GST slab rates are there, na? 0%, 5%, 12%, 18%, 28%, 40% slab rate. This is the slab rate of GST. I hope you know that, right? And what should be the distribution between the central government and state government on that slab rate? 50-50 only. 5 means 2.5, 2.5. If you ever purchase a pizza, 5% GST you can check. Under that CGST, SGST clearly they'll mention. 5%, 50-50, 2.5, 2.5. 12 means 6, 18 means 9, 28 means 14, 40 means 20. You are understanding? So those things, slab rates and division, okay, distribution, that all things related to GST will be given by recommendation given by whom? GST Council. And threshold limit also, turnover. In a particular business, turnover will be there. So if a particular business has a turnover more than that, limit will be there. Okay, if the limit reach, then no GST, exempted from the GST. If above the limit means GST will be implemented. So that turnover limit also will be decided by whom? This GST Council. Floor rate also I discussed, na? 0%, 5% and bands of GST and special rates. Whenever there is a natural calamities or disaster, at that time in GST only special rate can be introduced. That will also give recommendation by whom? GST Council. In short, everything related to the GST will be recommended by whom? GST Council. Council will recommend it, Parliament will take the action. Simple. Got it? Okay. Then next, what are the components of GST? You heard about CGST, SGST, IGST, UGST, right? Generally in a state. So there are two types of transaction. Intrastate transaction, that means within the state, and we have a interstate transaction, that means between the two states. Regarding intrastate transaction, two GST will be applicable. Central GST, that means Central Goods and Service Tax, and SGST, State Goods and Service Tax. So what is that CGST? CGST is levied on what? Interstate. That means within the state or within the union territory. We discussed just now this point, right? And this CGST will be levied by whom? Central government. Collected by whom? Central government. And appropriated by whom? Central government. Remember, CGST, central, that means levied, collected and appropriated by the central government. Okay, and CGST is what you call levied alongside SGST. CGST, SGST both are there. No, you have seen, no? In bill. If you go to any restaurant or go to Domino's, McDonald's, clearly they mention. So CGST is levied along with the SGST. For a particular goods or service, it is levied a uniform, what do you call, rate across the country. Cigarette, they increased, right, 40% throughout the country. Got it? Then next, we have SGST, State Goods and Service Tax. So this is applicable on the supply of goods within the state. Within the state, SGST. It is levied, collected and appropriated by the state government. Okay. state only, and it is levied alongside with the CGST. And here also on particular goods or service, uniform rate can be applicable. CGST for central government, SGST it is for state government. Now we have a union territory also. Right, Delhi, Jammu and Kashmir, there also transaction is done, supply of goods and service within the union territory. At that time, UGST will be applicable, Union Territory Goods and Service. This is collected, levied, appropriated by the UT administration. Okay, Union Territory they have na, they do that one. And it is applied alongside CGST. Okay, and same here also, on a special or a specific goods and services, uniform rate can be there across the country. For central government, CGST, for state government, SGST, for union territory we have UT GST. For interstate, till now we discuss about the intra only, either it is a state level or UT level. Intra only we discuss. Now what about the interstate? Whenever a transaction takes place between one state to another state, at that time IGST will be applicable. At that time IGST will be applicable, right? Regarding the IGST, it is collected, it is levied, collected and appropriated. It is levied and collected by the central government, but appropriated between the central government and state government. But now the question, which state government? Which state government? For example, Karnataka. From Karnataka, okay, a person, customer is residing in Karnataka, order one laptop from Tamil Nadu. So here this is an interstate transaction. At that time IGST will be applicable. Central government will levy the IGST, collect the IGST and distribute it between the center and state. Now the question, which state? State where the customer is living, residing. Okay, so in our example, in Karnataka government, in Karnataka state, the customer is residing. He ordered the laptop from Tamil Nadu. In this case, central government will distribute that IGST with Karnataka, not Tamil Nadu. Why? Because GST is a destination tax, where the goods has been destined, final consumption. There only the tax will be levied and that person has to pay the tax. Got it? Understood. So this is about IGST. Okay, so instead of CGST, SGST or UGST, this all will not be levied. In case of interstate transaction, IGST will be levied. And here also for a particular good, uniform rate can be applicable. Understood everyone? Okay, so this is about GST. Okay.